What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. Now that tickles your fancy, sit back, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy the video. Now, on today's video, we are going over my growing Philodendron collection. Now, of course, you guys may have seen my Wishlist Wednesdays videos, which I haven't done in a while because I'm trying to push out the videos that I've already had recorded so I can catch up. But I think I might be doing one, or one is coming up soon. But anyway, there are tons, and I mean tons of philodendrons that I still want, and I'm most definitely going to get, especially if the prices continue to go down. But as of now, yeah, not paying $600, $800, $1 million for a philodendron, and it's probably just the cutting not happening. So yeah, until then, yeah, this is my growing philodendron collection. Let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, as you can see, I am outside. What I'm going to do is start out here in the front, and then work my way around to the back patio, and then act into the inside, my recording area, a backdrop table, then to the patio, and then to the grow tent. We're going to go from there. I think I have maybe two out here that you may have seen, but it's been a while since I recorded it. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, here we go. Now, the first philodendron, this one here is my Philodendron Congo. You guys should know her from a rescue. And again, she is okay. Still pushing out the same leaf. She's kind of slow, I would say, pushing out this leaf here. I might definitely need to check that soil because we all know it's been just crazy raining. You probably can't tell now, but it's on the way again. So that's that. But yeah, this is Philodendron Congo. And as you can see the size from her, she will be more than likely one of the centerpiece plants if I don't take her and retire her to my grandmother's house. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Now this one here is not technically a philodendron, but since when I did purchase her, she was a philodendron, and they reclassified her into, I think, a Dracaena or something else. I'm not sure. Definitely not a Dracaena. It was something else, but yeah, as you can see, since the last time, you guys, she has grown tremendously. Those are the giant Hawaiian pothos. You guys remember I put these in here for fillers, and they are filling. As you can see, that's her heartleaf Hederaceum. I think that might be a not a Hawaiian queen. Yep, that's a pothos, guys. I'm not even gonna do it. But everything is filling up in there. But she is doing good. Leaf is getting bigger. It finished unfurl, but now it's starting to stretch out. You can see the fingers coming in. That was a pretty leaf, still trying to harden off there. But yes, she's getting her size back. Oh, they're coming back, as you can see. But I love this little plant, and she looks good, you guys, especially from a distance. Those are philodendrons as well, but those are Kim's, which are nice. We're not gonna talk about mines. Yep. Okay, but if you guys remember, mine used to sit in here, and they were huge. But yeah, once the rain, like from last year, tore them up. Yeah, I replaced her with this, and she has been loving it ever since. All right, let's go ahead and move from out here. I wish these were considered philodendrons and not technically pothos, but yeah, Let's move on to the next one. Now we are going in the house, which I have to go and see here. Okay, guys. The next one we have here is a my Philodendron Brazil. Hopefully you can see. Let's see, can I turn on some of these here lights? That was not work. Okay, guys. This is my Philodendron Brazil, which is growing non-stop, trying to attach yourself to the wall there. You all know I've had her for a little while now, still growing, pushing out new growth. Just wonderful, amazing. Look at that color on that leaf. It still has that bronze color like on the stem here. It's just pretty, guys. But she is growing and I'm loving her. Usually when I get these, they just act a complete fool and that'll be it. And then I'll be upset trying to figure out what's wrong, and it's usually operator error, of course. But they were rescues, the ones that I did get. You can see all the new shoots. But she is growing just fine, you guys. So can I get over down in here? There we go. I'm thinking about hanging her up, but not sure about that either because she's doing fine right here. And everything has, oh, look at the little leafy. Everything has adjusted to the light. That is why I honestly hate moving a lot of my plants, especially when they are growing just fine. Look, this one here is creeped over inside of the Monstera pot. And so is this one as well. All right, let's move on to the next one over here. We have my Philodendron. Hopefully you can see it. That light there is bright. My Philodendron burl marks. Now this here burl marks I've had for a little while. Going on maybe a year now. Doing pretty good, as I said before. Pushing out big growth. I just don't like the growing pattern. If you look down in the inside, I do know that these can get a lot fuller than what they are, but of course we are in front of death's window. So she's growing and doing actually the best that she can, and I'm proud of her. I'm thinking about taking her back out. Honestly, when I finish this video, she might go back in. Taking her back out and putting her back inside the grow tent, just to get a little bit more life out of her instead of putting her outside. And then once I put her outside, then then bringing her back in, then I have to try to match the light intensity and all this other whatnot. So yeah, that's that. But all in all though, you guys, she's doing okay. I see some yellowing leaves on my Adansonia back here. There's two of them. Seems to be okay. All right, let's go out to the back. It's kind of crazy. I only have 2 philodendrons in here. It used to be more, but again, like I said before, this is the window of death. So anything that goes there has to be a a real trooper. Let's go outside, you guys. Look at the puppies. I'm gonna excuse that mess down there. Of course, I always do some potting. But, let's move down here. We have my Philodendron, or my green Philodendron upright, which is doing perfectly okay. I did place them, as you can see, we're back on the back patio now. And I did place them back here just to get some more light, since the front and, of course, the rain just had a tamper on everything. But all in all, she is okay. Now the next one we have right next to her is the Philodendron Birkin. Doing exactly what I want her to do, giving me that, giving me that variegation that I need. I'm just loving it. Check her out. All right, and this is Philodendron Cashew. We just got to be just, oh goodness, hey buddy. All right. The next one right here is supposed to be my Philodendron Tie Constellation. You guys definitely know that the tie and the tie sunrise. The tie and the sunrise left a long time ago. And right now she's just giving me golden goddess. So yeah, that actually sucks. But yeah, I'm thinking about taking her out and putting her with the other one. Since I'm not going to cut it, it'd definitely be pointless now to try to cut her. So I'll just incorporate her with the other two that I already have and fill that other one out a little bit more. And if she decides to tie sunrise again, then she'll just be tie sunrise mixed in with her cousin, the golden goddess. But yeah, guys, this is the, I would say, reverted tie sunrise. But I think there's like one with one leaf left. Some of them did have a lot of leaves. They were older. And of course, they died back off. Alright, next one up here, we have the Philodendron Pink Princess. Now, I would say personally, there's no more pink at this point with this here princess, even though she is growing nice size leaves. That one didn't have any pink on it this time. Yes, it did. It had a whole bunch of pink. You want to see it? There's a whole lot of pink on that one. Not even on it. Yep, some pink spots on the back. But anyway, the pink leaves that she did have were down at the bottom, and I think I mentioned it on one of the videos. But anyway, I put it in the wrong spot. Forgot that she was not turning towards any light whatsoever. And then the bottom leaves just started to go like one by one, and those were the pretty pink ones. So yeah, that's what we have now. Some greenery with little speckles here and there of pink. I don't know if you guys remember this one, but it had the little pink little stripe going down the middle. Semi-mature leaf there. But yeah, Pink Princess Philodendron, definitely not going to cut her. Got a nice post for her to grow up. Just area roots as well. So eventually this string will be taken off once these roots reattach. I did have to take them off to give her a new board because she out-climbed the other board. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's just give her something that she can stay on for at least another, winter is coming up, so to slow down with growth. So let's just say another 3 to 4 months, or maybe more if she doesn't continue to grow crazy, but I'm pretty sure she will. So hopefully it'll last me for the rest of the year. But Pink Princess Philodendron. Are we through right here? No, I have one more. Well, no, actually, if you want to count this one and that one over here. Down in here, this is my terrarium, which has some of my Mikings, Philodendrons in here as well. And I have some Philodendron Brandy Yanums in here. The Mikings in here, this is rather my mother plant for my Mikings. I started my Mikings that you'll see, and may have seen already, that you'll see in the mother tent, in the grow tent. As you can see, they're growing now, and once they get to the point of it's too much chaos in here, then I'll cut them and put them somewhere else. But as of now, it's just a little terrarium that they sit in that I can house and don't have to do anything to it other than make sure it has the adequate light it needs. But Philodendron Mikings and Philodendron Brandy Yanum. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's tons of cuttings down in here. I think that's what do you call that thing? Not a burrow marks, crap. What is that? Cebu blue. I think that's a Cebu blue. Yeah, I said thank guys. I don't know. Hopefully it is, because it's giving me, I don't know, but I know it's not a Mikings just by the texture of the leaf. But anywho, let's close this up. All right, down here we have my Philodendron Prince of Orange. This here guy is growing. Don't have any issues out of her. Again, she was one of the ones that were growing up in the front, getting hit with the water. So If anything, I'm just waiting for her, as you can see there, to start growing back and drying out a little bit more, even though they are good at holding water, or well, sitting in the water rather, especially if the conditions outside are hot. You know, I wouldn't do this, let them sit in the water, especially if the conditions are cold, but it's very hot and humid here in Georgia, and they seem to like it. Oh my Cassie, I love you, buddy, but you are just all over the place. Alright guys, let's move on to the next. Hey buddy. Say hey. Yay, say hey. Say hey. Say hey. See, that tail is something dangerous there. Alright guys, so the next one we have, this one here, you should know that I did on one of my ranting videos. This is my Philodendron Civil Sword. That was just, I mean, her and her sister are just very hectic. Just hectic. But I did chop her down, took her out of her pot. She's still down in spag, which is still moist. Of course, I come out every day and I check on my plants, spray them down. So this here should be fine. But no new growth yet. No, yep, no new growth yet, but again, I did cut her not too long ago. But yeah, Philodendron Silver Sword, the top half is inside of the tent, and you'll see her in just a second. Oh, but that is it. I'll give you a little overview here. Alright, let's move on to the inside. I don't want your little bunny. Alright, so now we have made it in the inside. Hopefully you guys can see it is awfully dark. So let me see, can I get a light on? Hold on guys. Alright, let's go ahead and start up here. Now here in the corner, you definitely should know her. Got her not too long ago. This is my Philodendron Atoband. You know what? Atabap Philodendron. That has pushed out a new leaf for me. I'm proud of. I took her out actually the pot, and I'm actually glad I did, because roots are starting to come out, and the roots on her were thick, and I mean thick. So yeah, Philodendron Atabap is growing. There we go. New leaf coming in. I am like freakishly proud of her. Let's move on to the next one. Now this next one here is my Philodendron Silver Sword. Top cutting. I went ahead and took her off. You guys definitely should have seen all the issues. As you can see, smaller growth compared to that bigger leaf that you just seen. Even that bigger leaf there. But I don't know what happened, and she just started acting crazy. Pretty sure it was light. She never really had the adequate light she needed. And that was my fault, because something else was in her way, which was that one there. But I fixed it, but it was kind of months later, like 6+ months, half a year later before anyway. Next one we have will be my Philodendron Squamiferum or Squamiferum, or wherever you're from and however you pronounce it. But she is growing, and I mean growing just fine. Look at those hairy petioles. Let's see, can we get in there? That is just, look at that. Holy moly, donut shop. Looks good. And when they come in, as you can see, that red, of course the camera does not do any justice, but that is like a fire red with the little white tips on it. And as she gets older, it starts to fade. Get that area roots. But she's ready for a post, which I will be, I think, posting her up probably later on today or so. But yeah, Philodendron Philodendron Squamiferum or Squamiferum. This is the newest leaf here. Right next to her, we have my other Philodendron Pink Princess. I won this one in the giveaway from Gerard's Horticulture Culture. She has been growing just non-stop, perfect for me. The only one that I do have free growing, which I actually love because the leaves are not that big, but they're big enough. They're about maybe 3 to 4 inches, which is pretty good. I do know they get a little bit more bigger, as you can see there. That's about maybe 4 to 5 there. And that was directly up under that bright light there. So, but anyway, they do get rotated. That is one pretty leaf. They do get rotated, and she is growing just fine, as I said before. No pink on that one. Nope. But other than that, oh, there is a lot of pink on it right there. There it is. But you know, I do love these regardless. There's a lot of pink there too. Just because they, like I said, they are a plant of mystery. You just have to wait and see what the next leaf is going to give you. You usually can tell from about time it comes out, or at least that as the sheath starts to split right there. Wait, right there. So yeah, Philodendron Pink Princess. Let's move on to the next one here. This is my Philodendron Micings. You definitely should remember this one. I ended up putting the two of them together. It turned out, I mean, freakishly awesome. I'll insert a better picture so you guys can see. But it turned out awesome. But yeah, she just won't stop growing. Definitely nothing wrong with that. And I mean, definitely nothing wrong with that. Leaves are getting bigger. I don't like it like this because she's wasting energy. As you can see by this long petiole, I'm trying to get a little something I like that she's wanting. So yeah, I have to add another post to her real quick and real soon. I might cut it because, as you can see, it's just too long compared to like how compact these are together. But anyway, this is my Philodendron Micings. I love this little girl, like I really do. And like I said before, the Micings that you've seen out of terrariums, once they get too big or too long, as you can see down here, we just redo the process. I cut them off and I just place them down in here for them to grow. And then of course, once they get there, then I have to tie them down. And there's one peeking up through there. But Philodendron Micings, you guys. This is one pretty plant. If you don't have one of these, you guys, I would definitely suggest you go and get one. Again, they are not that expensive, at least from my knowledge. You can definitely find you a nice size pot for these, maybe $20 or less, depending on where you're from and where you're getting them from also. All right, the next one, nope, Montserrat. The next one we have over here in the cut, which is kind of hard for me to, okay. This is my variegated burl marks Philodendron. Doing just fine. I'm having an awkward angle here, so hopefully you guys can see what's going on. Giving me leaves, of course the variegated leaves, which are still fine. No greening or brownage of that nature. No greening. No browning of that nature. I do have one itty bitty green leaf. If you can see that. There, just trying to push through, but other than that, look at that. Let's zoom back out. You just cannot tell me that is not one pretty variegated leaf. I mean, look at that. But hopefully, as I said before, the rest catches on. All right, let's move on down. Oh, okay, let's start on this side. This one here is my Philodendron Brandy Yanum. I got these cuttings, of course. I got these for a gift. And she has been growing literally non-stop. I'm pretty sure you guys remember the video I did on her. And as you can see, no issues whatsoever. Took them out of the soil, and they went straight into water, and then from water into sphagnum moss, and again, no problems whatsoever. Oh, look at the little root coming out. You see it? Yep, area root. But yeah, growing fine. No problems, none, other than fixing to outgrow the post. Which, oh my God, do you see that? Accident prone. I told you. See, I caught it. You guys caught it, and I just cleaned that up. I think it was yesterday, but it's nothing but that. What is this thing here? Silver Sword. Yep, I'm glad you guys caught that. I'm so glad. Accident prone me. Okay. All right, let's make sure you're standing back up before we move on. Yep, we are standing up, so I just have to put some more water in there. All right. Well, did that fall directly into here? I have to check that. Hopefully it didn't. I think most of it did fall inside of my. I'll check it when I get through. All right. Let's go to the Philodendron Golden Goddess that you're looking at right here. This one here is definitely an OG, as you can tell. Just growing, crazy area roots, and I mean crazy area roots. She is growing. That I definitely had to double. Yep, I double posted her so that she could actually grow. And whoa, so that is her, and this is her from the top as well. Nice plant. Moderate grower for the most part. Oh, okay. Now next down to her. Let's move you over. This is the inside of her. The babies and things are trying to make their way up to the top, which you're holding off pretty nice, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the extra lighting there. Right next to her, we have my Philodendron Florida. Whoa. Let's see, all right, there we go. This is one of the newer leaves here. As you can see, these spots. Yeah, those are from my bleach spray. Quote, guys, listen. When you have like multiple spray bottles, make sure you grab the right spray bottle. All right. Luckily I called it. You know, once you spray, especially the bleach, you're gonna smell it. Now this one, luckily it was just one, and it hit my nose, and I freaked out. But she's doing okay. Starting to push out another leaf, and I definitely, like I said, I have to go and check and make sure that water didn't. Which this is going to be hard to tell, but I think most of it did go down inside of there. So I'm finna get the fan, and we're just going to crank that on up. Trying to dry it out some more. Maybe put a towel on top of it to soak it up. But this is my Florida. Look at that. Just wonderful. Working on a little new leaf. Those are two packed over on the side, and there's another one somewhere. There it is. All right, let's move on to the next one. The next one we have tucked in here is my Philodendron Gloriosum. Okay, Mr. Florida, there we go. Let's see, can we zoom in a little bit? There we go. Check out that leaf. Just, come on. There we go. Just wonderful. So she is growing perfectly, to be honest with you. I did give her a little post. There we go. Gave her a post to climb up on. She was starting to push out area roots, which I'm pretty sure it was from the humidity, which I definitely love. So, yeah, she's there doing her thing. Philodendron Gloriosum. Pretty sure I have to get another post within maybe the end of the growth season, beginning of fall-ish. But she's doing fine. Right next to her, sitting up a notch, is my Philodendron Gloriosum, which I grew from a freaking stump. And I'm loving this here plant. You definitely will take care and honor and cherish a plant if you have to go through, I don't say hell, but if you have to go through hell to keep them or to grow them, then you would, oh, come on, Mr. Guy. You would definitely care for them a lot more. Even if I would see a nice size Gloriosum, I would not buy it just because I took the time and patience to grow this one. And if I get a big one that continues to grow just fine, then this one might fall wayside. Or, you know, I might just stick it down inside of the pot. But all in all, you guys, she's growing, and I do love her to death. It's kind of a rough journey, but once she started to grow, then she got a hope to it. Check out that veneration though. Pillowy leaves. All right, let's go ahead and get this little camera hog out of the way since it just got to be seen. This here is the Philodendron Painted Lady, aka Nightwalker. Thanks to Rachel. She is doing a-okay. As you can see, she's trying to steal the show and not move out of my way. Check out that new leaf, though. Just wonderful. She is another free-growing philodendron of mine. Now I have to figure out, or may have to pump these more with, let's say, vitamins A, B, and C. Pump them with more nutrients so that I can get bigger leaves, and it can mature free growing, but the process will definitely be a lot slower than what, as you can see, what it is. What it's doing now. The process is a lot slower, but the leaves are maturing definitely. This is the original leaf from, actually I got it from a cutting. And of course, this is the original leaf. Word of advice, you guys, do not cut off your leaf when you are propagating your plants, big leaf. This is the plant, or this is the leaf that is going to pull all its nutrients and things from the sky that you cannot provide. Okay, so if you take this little guy away when there's no greenery, you're going to have a very, 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 very slow start. And it's going to take forever to grow and get the nice size. But trust me, it'll grow to that size. But it's going to start off like this forever in a year. But yeah, Painted Lady Philodendron. I do love this. This is one of my favorite philodendrons. Again, no problems, no issues out of her, other than me personally myself, which would probably be light. But this one is probably going to be going soon, as you can see by the leaf color. Not too mad, but I feel some type of way because, you know, it was the mother leaf, and she was doing just fine, to be honest with you. All right, what's next? All right, we have right here my green emerald philodendron. Took me a while to figure out what it was, but finally got a hold to it. It's basically a sister or brother, well, sister to that one there. She's growing just fine. I did cut her up. You definitely should have seen the video. And eventually she will be put on a bigger post. I'm going to separate them out. Put her on a bigger post like my pink princess philodendron, the one that's outside that you're seeing on the back patio. So it's going to be on a post, but a lot wider to support. I don't know how many of us in here. I'm going to max it out, of course, and then put the rest in the giveaway pile for you guys. But all in all, she's growing very moderate grower. If you like a green, crisp philodendron, I would recommend it. Leaf, look at that. That's about maybe 2.5 inches. Yeah, green emerald philodendron. Let's move on to the next one. We have her sister here, which will be the red emerald philodendron. And as you can see, red. Yep. She's doing perfect. And guys, and I mean perfect. I have not had any issues from her, whether it's leaf loss or anything crazy of that nature. Not even just, I still have the original leaf, and she looks pretty good if you ask me. And of course, it came from a cutting. The only one that I think is going to leave is this one here, and that is because Mr. Green Emerald here is blocking its light, which is okay, but that is the very bottom leaf, which probably will be the first leaf, to be honest with you. So, yeah. Let's move on to the next one. But, wait, hold on. Let me show you guys the top. But, yeah, I need to push this down. She's pushing out some. But she is growing. And what I do love is that you can definitely tell that she has been moved around a couple of times. If you can look at the distance of the nodes together. All right, the next one, Philodendron You've already seen this one is over in the corner. This was the second one that I got, which is the Philodendron Golden Goddess. Now this one here is going to be housed with the other Philodendron. It's supposed to be Tie Sunrise rather. Thinking about meshing her in here with this one, even though she already has a little baby or babies rather, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, it's just two of them in there. Yep. I might put another one in there to make three. I know this one she is full as well, but they're babies. And yeah, that is it on her. All right, the next one we have over here, which I'm thinking about propping off as well, or cutting as well, rather. This one here is my Philodendron Melanoma Chryson. Now, I personally, if I do find or want another one, I would like a mature, nice, healthy specimen. This one here, well, that leaf is going to go because of Mr. Goddess is blocking all the light. But, yeah, she is definitely a nice little something, I would say, to work with. I'm missing some leaves down there, as you should know, due to a lot of foolishness last year. Let's see what happened. Oh, my spray. You guys know my Dr. Bronners. This stuff is very strong. So, yeah, if you spray a very strong solution on them, just make sure you get it off real quick. I sprayed a solution and I was multitasking with plants. And, you know, once you start on one plant thing, it takes you about an hour. And you was like, what the crap? A whole hour went by. I'm just playing, guys. Maybe like 30, 45 minutes, maybe 15, 20 minutes. And I'm like, well, crap. You know, and I go back and the leaf is just, oh my goodness. Anyway, I can't believe I forgot this philodendron here and I just passed all over it. We're not through. We have one more after this one. But yeah, she's growing, I would say fine, or okay, rather, for the most part. As you can see, I'm thinking about propping her. I guess more than likely from this leaf on down or so in some water. There are some area roots that are growing from the bottom, some. It's not much, so that's probably from that leaf on down to the base, maybe a foot, or let's say 8 or 9 inches. That's 10 inches is good from the bottom there. So I definitely would cut that from that node and do maybe 3 or 4 nodes, maybe from the base on up, and water. Let it prop out and keep those there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out because there's a lot of roots already rooted in there. So if I do cut it, it'll be stable for a little while, but I want to make sure I don't lose any extra foliage. But yeah, guys, that there, whoa, is my Philodendron Melanoma. You guys barely can see because everything is in the way. There we go. There's one of the newer leaves trying to harden off there. And there's another one coming in there. But she is a beaut. You can see a little damage there. Alright, let's move on to the last one. I can't believe I actually forgot this one. It was sitting right in my face. This is my Philodendron subastatum. Whoa. Which I did a video. I think I did a video on her explaining the Hortus, just like her sister, which is Silver Sword up there, just as you can see, just water, you know, everywhere, just both giving me issues. But yeah, this is my Silver Sword Philodendron. She is growing perfectly, especially after I cut her. So you can bring her down some. Don't pay attention to that. That is my fertilizer, not juice, you guys. Ever since I did cut her, as you can see, and I mean perfect. Those were the leaves when I cut her, you know, small. Look at this. It's doubled in size, and that also could be because I extra fertilizer as well. There's a new leaf coming out. I don't know if I mentioned, but one of the videos you're definitely going to hear me say this leaf here. Now, before I switched this here light out, it was a regular grow bulb, which was maybe 80, 85, 90 watts. I don't know. It's like a weird number, but I don't think they come in those kind of wattages. But yeah, it wasn't this blue light. It has a blue tint. This one is like 75 watt. Grow bulb, blue, of course, the growth. And anyway, even though it does, even though that one does get pretty hot, the other one is like crazy hot, and it melted completely my leaf off. So yeah, she's a little leafless right there, and I could cut it, not gonna cut it. That's one big pretty leaf, as you can see. But yeah, guys, that is technically it for all of my philodendrons that I do have here for in my collection as of now. These two might be going out into my backdrop that you guys see on the table. Definitely add another post there. I can free up some space here and definitely get some more philodendrons. But this is what I wake up to every morning, and I'm just enjoying it. And again, if you don't have a grow space, you guys, get you one. I can't wait till I move and get me an actual freaking grow room. Oh my goodness, it's just going to be pure hell after there. You know, I might as well just get a bed and a TV, because it's like I'm not leaving that room. Get a little kitchen and a hibachi or something, a little small refrigerator. We're just gonna just camp out in the room. So, but yeah, this is everything, you guys. And I did notice before I even did this before I even did this video, I was like, damn, every plant in here in my grow tent is literally a philodendron. Well, not all of them, but yeah, most of them, 98% of all of these are philodendrons. And then I skipped over this one too, you guys. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with her, but this is another Brandy Yanum. Nope, this is going in the giveaway pile. Ha, fix that. Another Brandy Yanum, nothing wrong with her, you guys. Someone's going to be a lucky winner. That's not a philodendron, so that's going in the giveaway pile as well. But she is growing. That's Collectia network that I propagated. Everything. And as you can see, there's water, so they do get sprayed down with my water spray bottle. Every morning when I get up, I'm going to turn off that. I'm so glad I put this here plastic down. See all that water? It caught the water, but now I have to get the fan back down here. I say this because I wasted the water yesterday too. You think you will learn, but you don't. Ha! I'm definitely going to turn this here off and crazily dry these things here out. I don't want to take my philodendron out, but I'm so scared that I just think all that damn water, and I think it honestly did, just fell down in there. So what we're going to do is get a towel and drape it and turn this fan on. Quick little pan. All right, there we go. All right, guys, that is it here for today's video. Hopefully you guys can see me. Let's move up here in front of this here light. I had to push my light over so you can actually see what is going on. But that is it here for today's video, you guys. Please do me a favor, hit that like button if you enjoyed. Also comment down below. Let me know if you have any of these here philodendrons, or I'm pretty sure maybe you're looking for some as well. If that's the case, again, let me know down in the comment section below. As you can see or see, once I do cut them down or have any kind of issues, I do prop them, and I definitely don't like to have more than one of the same plant, unless it's something that I really like. You guys definitely should know that by now. But I do end up propping it. I do end up propping it and growing it out for whoever or whatever. So that's why I said let me know in the comment section below. I also have a second channel called Pete's Plant Smash Up. It'll be down in the description box below. I'm so glad that I got through with this video, you guys. It is like pouring down raining once again, but that is okay because I'm fixing to go ahead and get some more rainwater. But let's see, can I do this? You probably still can't see it. Nope, but it is raining out there. And there goes the rain. But yeah, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Bye. And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow.